Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the A through Z personal development. Just getting out of work, heading to my house, do a few things, and just say, you know what, let me record this. And I think this will be of some use of my personal growth too. And today's letter is the letter T. And the letter T is going to reflect on time management. Time management is a very important factor because you ever had that saying before? You're like, I got no time. I got no time for anything. Or, what time is it now? Time just flew by. Where was the day? Okay. Now, if you're having a good time, you're on vacation, sometimes time can slow down or go fast. But when it comes to personal development, you have to say, as most people, I used to say, I don't have time. I don't have time for that. But one thing I am going to say to you is you have to have time for yourself. You have to have time for your personal development. You have to have time for your physical. I'm just now in a journey right now. I'm on a journey towards changing. There were some things I needed to address in my health, especially my weight. And the more weight I was carrying, the more I was just feeling very, out of it. So instead of saying I don't have time, and I did say I don't have time, where would I find the time? But guess what? You will find time. You will find time when there's really bad situations. I got some wind here. But the time, you have to make it. So how do you do that? Well, that's a good question. Well, what I had to do is I had to figure out, what do I have to do first? That's the top priority. And what is the top priority that I need to do, especially for me? And to do so is you have to figure out, okay, is it what I want to accomplish? Am I always tired? Do I need to sleep a little more, go to sleep a little early, or get up a little early to do my personal development, my devotion, my journaling, my, reflection? Are those, so I don't know your schedule. So you have to look at your own schedule and see what best fit on what you need and what you want. How do you want to grow? What do you want to grow? Is it financially? Is it personal? Is maybe exercising, starting something new, eating right? Whatever it is, that's a positive thing. You have to figure out what's the most important thing right now and how do I adjust it. So you might have to take one piece out and add another piece into the timeline of your life. Now, people say, well, it's only 24 hours in a day. Yes, we do have 24 hours in a day, but what is exactly the most important thing to do in yourself? Now, I'm talking about you as a person, or what needs to be developed. And so eventually I created a routine. I created a really good routine for me, because going back in my life, I'll wake up, I'll be very negative. Everything's gonna be, I was like, there was positive in there, but there was also that slip of negativity in there. So I literally had to create, as I call it, the SOP. The SOP is the standard operating procedure. Now, what is that? Well, standard operating procedure, if you're into business, you might understand what this is. But a SOP, I'll say SOP instead of standard operating procedure. It's like a checklist of things. So if a corporation or a company, big company, has that, and what it is a playbook. It's like a checklist. And so I created my own checklist. Every single morning, I have to do this. And when I do this, I'm just accomplishing so many different things even before I leave my house. That's a secret. And I shared this with someone, and that's what I use. So you have to kind of create something that will put time for you. Yes, your family, friends, things like that, we take a big leap towards, but at the same time, we do it, and then we get the leftovers for yourself. And when we get the leftovers for ourselves, then we realize, oh, what about me? I don't get time. I don't have time for this. I'm doing all these things for everybody else. So this is where you have to evaluate stuff. And if that's the case, that's something that you're going to have to figure out, because I'm not part of your life. I'm not in your life. I don't know when you struggle. I don't know what your routine is like. But when you do this, it's very important. Now, I'm going to give you a testimony. Well, I said, okay, I have to do a few things right now. All right, this is my PM. So the other things I do in the PM. And I said, you know what? I'm getting in my car. The weather's not so cold. Let me just record. And that's why I just record. I just press record, and it's just making this video just for you. Because really, you are my concern. And I said previous videos, I wish I had me. I'm gonna go back now. 40 years, 30 years, 25 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 5 years ago. I wish I had me to tell me, yo, what's up? You need to get it together. And we need that voice. We need that mentor or somebody, a coach that's gonna say, let's go. What are you waiting for? So you might see me in my social medias, and I post things, and I'm really like talking to myself. And I'm talking to you with urgency, because we don't have much time. And whatever time we have in this world, let's utilize it to be better and help others. That's the key thing. Help others and help the people around us. So think of your routine. Write out your routine that you do, and see, okay, what is it I can eliminate? Do I really need this? And it's okay, I'm gonna say this. I used to be the yes man. Yes, everybody. Yes, sure, I'll do it. Yes. And I wind up not doing anything for myself. And it's okay to say no, or not right now, or I'm working on something, but I get back to you. That's perfectly healthy. That's fine. But you are the number one asset. I always say this. Now, what is an asset? An asset can be, a car, your pension, real estate. All these different things are assets. But the number one asset in this whole world is you. You're it. You're the asset. Your mind is. And that's I'm very big on it, because I went through this, So check yourself, find out what your routine is, incorporate something, and create a time management. We all have the time, we just gotta see what's important at that moment. Write those goals. How long would it take me? If this is the ultimate goal I wanna do within 30 days, okay, so what I'm gonna do for the next 30 days, and take those small steps, or take some big leaps. But again, you're doing it for you, okay? So I hope you enjoy this. This is all my personal life. It's just nothing, I read something. No, this is what I've been through. And I want you to have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the day, and make the time for you. Personal development, personal growth. Let's go. We gotta get it done, So find out. Take the priorities of your life, because you're number one. If you're not there, then what happens? So have a great one. Be well, be safe, and take care. Bye.